So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
To argue, if you look at his record at the very top level, a player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking tidy in possession here. Stood up well to him there. And here's Rashford. And he shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been slipped through. Palmer, he's picked his way through. And the ball's come loose here. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big header! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Odegaard. Still goalless at the moment. That is good alertness. Vieira. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
That's rather hopeful. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Walker did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he's managed. Danger averted for now. Well, that was a period of possession. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Park Ji-sung, he could be in here. Konate gets over and intercepts. Haaland! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Odegaard. And it's Salah. And it's Mainu. Mainu. This is promising. And he can clear it away. It's run loose here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Palmer! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Searching pass he's played there. Shoots! And he's straight offside. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good ball, good take. He has a look up. Palmer. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough. Vieira! It's a loose ball.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Vieira! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries from a long way out. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Rashford. Now this could be a chance. Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. He won't be happy with that one. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Referee looked at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then. To say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lovely. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the...
And Torres! And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what has happened here? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Isak. Now it's Torres. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Adams with the clearance. And this is Mohamed Salah. Wilshere. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a superb piece of defending.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Torres takes a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Gabriel. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. Danger averted for now. Throw in. Now it's Scholes. And he's picked it up out wide. And across. Defending of the desperate variety. Mohamed Salah was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for a runner. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Owen! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vieira. Ambitious ball here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Plays a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne receives it in a wide position. Gabriel gets it away. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Yes! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Big header! There's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a pretty loose pass. It's a searching pass. Looking to play him in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Bergkamp. He can run onto that. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ekitike deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's got tall. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, a delicate chip. He gets big. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's running through. And he's there to belt it away. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 9.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Number 18, Owen.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Oh, what's he giving here? And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Ball on the spot. Can he? And they've turned it round. As close to a certainty as can be.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's really well cleared. Good ball, good take. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Bergkamp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Foden. Opts to play it. Foden! And that could have brought them level.
Foden.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we are already back underway. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's worked it through. Great ball. He's having a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! Mo Salah! Sensational! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that's it. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and
Welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chance! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Mohamed Salah! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that has not gone well. Ødegaard. And now the breakaway. Gabriel cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Ødegaard. Searching pass he's played there.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And this is Owen. Forlan. And he's quick to get it clear again. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ødegaard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. James. He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Passing nice and neat. He saw the take. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Summerslide! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
He's having a shot! Saliba gets good distance on it. And that has been cut short.
Smith Rowe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a decent clearance. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Arsenal really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And it's Bowen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! A goal at a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for that.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he can clear it away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He is through here. Chance! We've got a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
With Toma. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rashford. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Number 8.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 10, Bergkamp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's James. Now it's Bergkamp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 39.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And he's lost his man here. That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bergkamp. Out towards the flank.
Minutes has been indicated.
Not the most convincing of passes. Smith Rowe. He has found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Marmoush! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mitoma! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Rafael Leao. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life...
Red. Rafael Leao. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Leao. Koundé. And that is a little undercooked. And that could set him on his way. Kane is flagged offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Kane.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Him Alonso! They want to be quick to recover this. It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. And it's Neymar. Rafael Leao. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's having a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Out to the left it goes. No, it's come to nothing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Cruyff. No, he refuses to take the bait. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Kane. Coming on the field.
Manchester United get the ball rolling for the second period. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Reinders spots it and intercepts. And he can clear it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to... Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there and it's been blown.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. He's tried one! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Well read, nice interception. Otto gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Saliba clears it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking. And he thumps it clear. We are into overtime. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and...